Hey y'all, welcome to the last call of freaking November. Can you even believe it? We are coming into the final month of this year. What? Where did 2018 go, right? So I'm going to share my screen to do a little bit of recognition, and then we're going to get into the fun stuff. Let me open this real quick so we can get this open. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Do. You guys, I thought I had my stuff together, but I usually do. No, I usually don't. It'd be interesting if I did have it together. All right. So while this is downloading, I just want to talk about, there we go. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about it because it's downloaded. Like how they did that. All right, so November, we've got 3 people that locked in Success Club. So myself with Success Club 34. We've got Adriana, who is not on this call. Missy, I go get her. I'm just kidding. She's with her hubs in Panama right now with Success Club 6. And then we've got my husband over here with Success Club 8, just killing it, right? And then we've got 2 people that are so freaking close. We've got Kendall with Success Club 2. That means she has changed 1 life. And we've got Ann Barnhart with Success Club 2, who's also means she's changed 1 life. That's huge. If you've changed 1 life, that's huge. Like you've impacted 1 person's life. And so, we've still got, what is it? A week. We've got 4 days left of this month. That is plenty of time to make something happen. Like, I don't want you to sit here and be like, oh my God, I don't have 1 on the board, or I only have 1 life changed on the board, and think that you don't have plenty of times, because you do. It's all about just deciding on if you want to buckle down these last 4 days. We just started prep week in my boot camp. You guys can always add anyone to that boot camp, and they won't be behind if they get added up until this coming Monday. Or you can, if you have your own boot camp, just promote the crap out of it. We also have no excuse November right now. Y'all, $20 off of our best challenge packs. And I've actually been saying $40 off, because I just tell them about the largest one, which is $180, and giving them the regular bod, which helps them save so much money and sees the value in it. And y'all, when you explain it with every single thing we have, and you're only spending $140, like, oh my God, where do I sign up? Like last night, I ran a Black Friday sale, which is just the sale that we have going on right now. I just labeled it the Black Friday sale. And I signed up, I want to say 7 people last night, or last night and the night before. It's possible. There's nothing special about me to make me be able to do that. I just want you guys to see what is possible if we just think smarter, not harder, and get our name out there and start sending those mass invites, which this Slay the Day that I'm going to be implementing for our team, and we're going to have fun check-ins with it and all this fun stuff with it, is going to really help you kind of narrow down what you need to do to be successful. Like, we all talk about, oh my God, we need this to be successful, or we need this to be successful, or we need this to be successful. But really, when it comes down, is we just need the fundamentals to be successful. If we add to yours, what program do we sign up on? They don't. I'm doing a hybrid for Sean, but they can do anything. We've got some people in there doing quarter force. We've got some people doing lift 4. It's whatever they want to do, but the group is primarily about Sean. So that's what I'm doing for everybody, the majority of them. But yeah, like we know what we need to do. We know kind of what is expected of us, but we kind of get overwhelmed with all the moving pieces and try to remember. I mean, can I get an amen here? Because I know I do. I get overwhelmed, and I think, okay, this is really important, when it's really not that important. This is important, but I'm putting this on the back burner because I don't like to do it, right? Like, we don't like to invite. We don't like to slide into people's DMs. It's just kind of a part of what we have to do. So the things we don't like to do, we like to kind of put them on the back burner. Am I right? I know I do. Like the inviting thing piece, I would save that till the very, very, very end of my day and then not get it done. Instead of doing it first thing, even though I don't really like it, getting it out of the way and then moving on. And so I'm going to go over our new tracker. So this is going to help us track just what we're doing in a day and letting us kind of have something tangible to know that, okay, I'm actually doing something. Like I'm actually moving my business forward, because sometimes it can feel defeating if we don't Mizzle, I'm going to kick your tushy. I'm just kidding. Not really. She's here though. Love you, Shar. Okay, sorry, I get distracted. But it really just, it gets overwhelming. And I know I get overwhelmed. And so I like to be able to check off boxes. Can I, type in the chat or something if you're someone that likes to feel like you get validation from checking off those boxes. Like, okay, I'm being successful. I washed my hair today. That was a box. I checked that off. And then you feel accomplished AF that you got to check off that little box that you washed your hair. Because that's me. I even like put in a little box to cook dinner. Y'all, when I check off that cooked dinner box, I'm like, I am winning at life. And so if any of you guys are the box checker type, I feel like it's going to really help you just, one, feel accomplished in the day. Even if you didn't sign up anyone, even if you didn't talk to anyone, just to know that you did the fundamentals to move your business forward. So got this idea actually from a fellow coach. Her name is Heather. She's amazing. I love her to death. She's the sweetest soul ever. She actually implemented this with her team and it was super successful. And it actually turns into kind of like a little competition, a fun competition of like, oh, you sent 5 invites today? I'm going to send 10. Okay, who slayed the day? And then we'll share our trackers with each other in our private groups so we know who exactly slayed the day. So I'm going to share my screen so we can go over it. Well, I say that and then I can't find it. Here we go. Don't look at my before and afters. Yas. Hold on. Slay. Beachbody. Slay. Here we go. Can everybody see this? Brittany, Jessica, you're the only ones I can see. Can you guys see this? Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm going to zoom in and we're going to kind of go over each aspect of Slay the Day. And I'm going to kind of talk about why it's important and how to implement this into your business right now. Okay, so this is the Slay the Day tracker. So you're going to do this. You can do all this digitally. So you can do it on your phone. And if you have an iPhone, I know there's an app to be able to edit stuff on your phone. You can print it off if you're a paper and pen person. I've got the iPad, so I've actually downloaded copies of this into my GoodNotes. But this is going to be your golden ticket to make sure that you are running a successful business and to make sure that you're implement daily activities to move your business forward. And so this is what we call Slay the Day. And so you have the date. So you'll put your date in there, whatever. So it'll be 11/26/2018 today. And so you know which days you've slayed and which ones you haven't. Here is where you're going to put Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You'll just circle that day. That's going to let you know that, okay, maybe I'm more successful or more diligent Monday through Friday and I slack on Saturday and Sunday and I'm able to see that and correct it. Okay.
We can't see that. Sorry.
Huh?
We can't see that.
You can't see it?
It's still minimized.
Jessica lied to me. She said you guys could see it.
I did too. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Can y'all see it now?
Yes. Now we can actually see it.
Well, so y'all should have lied to me. I'm just kidding. Okay, so as you can see in the top left-hand corner, it's got your date. You'll be able to circle what day of the week it is. Here's the place for your invites. This is going to be one place just for you to know how many invites you sent that day. This has got 40 little circles. You can send 40 a day. I've actually reduced to 40 a day just because I find that it's more tangible for me to be able to have conversations with that many people. But I was sending, 80 a day. So this has got 40 circles. Don't feel like you have to fill up every single 40 circle. If you are somebody that's really busy, like in a busy season of your life right now, I'm working part-time. I'm momming. I've got a husband. I'm struggling to wake up in the morning. Right now, I'm only sending 20 invites a day. It's the season of life I'm in. So if I can only send 20 invites a day, that's what I'm doing, and I'm making sure I'm doing it every single day versus trying to kill myself to send 80 like I was every single day, because I just wasn't finding the time to be able to, one, reply to all those people, and two, to be able to send messages to all of them. So I want you to look at this as a guideline. There's 40 circles. You can send more or you can send less, and you can review. So maybe one day you only got 15 in, and you really couldn't get that extra 5 in, and your goal is 20. The next day, you can do 25. And so you can see how many invites you've sent to be able to catch up and stuff like that. And it's also going to just give you one sheet to be able to see and check this off and check it off and check it off. And so you know who you're sending invites to. I know I'm the person who likes to write their handles down and highlight when they've responded. I've actually thought of a way to do this. So I figured I would just do both methods. I mean, that's just me, honestly. I'm going to highlight here, but I'm also going to write their handle down on another sheet of paper and kind of put them together in my Google Notebook or my iPad. That's something I'm going to do. You could staple it, or you could just do a different version, or you could do just this. I don't want you to think you have to do all the things, because y'all, honestly, we don't have to do all the things. We just have to make sure we do the key fundamentals. So this gives you a spot to check the box. If that's all you want to do, send 40. Every time you send one, just check it. Just check it. Just check it. And so you know that you've sent your invites. And you can figure out a tracking method that works best for you. Maybe once they respond, write their name down or something like that, whatever works best for you and your business. This is just giving you a place to be able to tangibly see, okay, my goal is to send 40 invites, or my goal is to send 20 invites. I'm going to send one every 30 minutes till I get to 20. So you can just check the sheet off. It's something easy to keep in your notebook. This also lets you have a place for today's personal development. I know a bunch of people on my team struggle with personal development. It's probably because I struggled with it for so many years. Honestly, I didn't believe in it. I thought it was a crock of shit. I didn't feel like I had time to read. I wasn't a reader. And I feel like that's just kind of, it's easy to default to, especially since it's something we don't grow up with. You know, we don't grow up thinking about personal development. We don't grow up thinking about reading books for self-help. We grow up thinking people who need help are like weird, like they got to go to therapy and cry their feelings out or whatever. That's what we grow up thinking. And this is kind of us changing our mindset to think personal development is just us not meaning we need help, but just wanting to develop into the best person we are ever possible. And so this is where you're going to get to write down what personal development you did. Did you read your book? Did you do a podcast? Did you listen to a devotional? You know, whatever floats your boat for personal development, write it here. This is the key part. Write down a key takeaway. This is why, because that is going to be a post. That is the easiest way to get a post out, is through personal development. Your key takeaway, make that your next Instagram post, or one of your Instagram posts for the day. That's going to help, one, provide value to your people, because you're like, so me, I love Girl Wash Your Face. And I quote this so often that I pretty much can do it in my sleep. But it's like, other people's opinions of you is none of your damn business. Or the, you make time for the things you want, and you make excuses for the things you don't. Like, these things are quotes and key takeaways that I get from books, and I make them into posts. And so I think that's a really good way, especially for people that are struggling with content, to be able to see their key takeaway right here and kind of construct a valuable post towards it. There's also a place here for today's workout. So today's workout, you'll put Lift 4, or you'll put, you know, Insanity or T20 or whatever that workout you're doing that day. And that's going to see, okay, I did my workout. That's one of my vital behaviors. If you guys can see, just this up here is our 4 vital behaviors, right? Y'all, that's all this takes, is our 4 vital behaviors to be successful. Inviting, personal development, workout, and recognition and Shako. Like, that's what it takes. And so here you're going to write your Shako. So you know that you got your Shako in, you got your workout in, you got your invites in, and you've got your personal development in, and it's all right here. like the boxes that you get to check off, right? And so you get to see how much you've actually accomplished in the day. Because sometimes we take our workouts for granted, or we take our drinking our Shaco for granted, and we're like, we didn't really do anything today. But yeah, you did. You worked out, you drank your shake, and you read your personal development. That's 3 boxes you get to check off right there. And you know what? When I do my brain dump, I put in personal development. I put in my workout. I put in drinking my shake because I like to check those boxes off. So if anything, I get to check off 3 boxes throughout the day. All right, let's go. So here is going to be your second part. Well, there we go. Drink up water. Again, it's giving us an opportunity to feel like we've been productive in the day, to be able to check off those boxes. So here is 8 glasses of water. Every single time you down a glass, I do these 32 ounces because I'm a big girl and I need lots of water, but you know how much water you need. Get to marking. And that means you get to check off those boxes. That means you're accomplished. You worked out. You drank your Shaco. You are drinking your water. You've done your personal development, and you've done your invites. Do y'all see how much impactful this can be just for your business and getting to check it off? Now, here's your to-do list. Follow 50 to 100 people. You guys, if that is not something you have time for. I'm not saying everybody has time for following 50 to 100 people every single day. I know that I hardly do until I find like a really good page and I can just hit follow. Mark through that. Pick a number that's tangible to you. But please don't pick 5 to 10 or 10 to 15 because we know we can do more than that. You know, maybe pick 20. See how tangible that was in your day, and maybe you're gonna be like, I could easily did that. Let me knock it up. Completely continue to assess, because the more you do this, the quicker and better you're gonna get at it, and the more people you follow is the quicker you grow. And so there's another box you get to mark off and know that you're doing the things in your business to make you successful. The second thing, add 10 to 20 friends on Facebook. Y'all, I am the #1 guiltiest person of neglecting Facebook. I don't do anything on Facebook, honestly, and this is really going to help push me outside my comfort zone and start utilizing Facebook, because I do feel like that's an entire platform that I've yet to expose myself to, which is potential business over there on Facebook. And so this gives you, this gives you an opportunity to be able to start connecting on Facebook. And I know the best way to find friends, Facebook friends, go to the suggestions. Go to the suggestions and follow the suggestions. If you are friends with a lot of Beachbody coaches, you're not going to want to do that. Go to Sally from high school and follow her followers, or go to Joe from junior high and follow his followers. People that you could have mutual friends with, follow them. 1, if you have mutual friends, they're most likely to accept you. And then 2, then you means you guys are kind of in the same geographical location, so they're probably going to engage with you back whenever you engage with them. Number 3, check in with your challenge group. So this is, if you are in my challenge group and you're putting people into the challenge group, check in. Make your post in your challenge group. Y'all, if you are not running your own challenge group yet, I want you to be using my challenge group as your own. So post, do your check-ins with your sweaty selfies. Ask people how they're doing. Interact with my challengers. That's going to give you good warm-up to interacting with your own challengers when you do have your own group. I don't ask you guys to get your own group right now. I know that you are in beginning stages, and this is a lot, so adding your own group on top of that is a lot. But if you are using my group, just check in with people. If you're utilizing your own group, use this as an opportunity to remind yourself to check in with them. And coaching activities. Coaching activities can be creating graphics. It can be doing a banner for your team, or it can be, you know, sending coaching invites, or whatever the case may be, something that is directly correlated to your coaching business, not necessarily challenge groups or expanding, but something that's corresponding to your coaching business right now. If it's researching ways to invite, or if it's researching ways to grow your social media, or if it's something like that, that is a coaching activity. And so make sure you try to get a coaching activity in each day. And I know, y'all, I know what you're thinking right now. You're like, this is a lot. But I'm telling you, spread this out between your 24 hours. And you are going to find it's easier to be able to say, okay, I'm going to check this box right now. I'm going to check this box later. And it gives you one place so you don't get distracted. So you don't forget what you've done or you don't forget what you need to do throughout the day. You have this one sheet to see what you need to do to succeed today. So here's our social media. Timeline pictures. We need to post 1 to 3 times a post. We need to make 1 to 3 posts. Not all Beachbody related. I know I preach this so much, but we are so much more than Beachbody. We are mothers, wives, sisters, Dunkin' Donuts addicts, shopaholics, Marg related. I don't care what is your thing. Post about it. Not just Beachbody or join your challenge group or sweaty selfies. We have to show people we are so much more than Beachbody. So 1 to 3 posts a day, and then you get to check it off. Some days I only do 1 and I'm in my stories all day long. Sometimes I do 3 and I'm hardly in my stories. Sometimes I do 3 and I'm always in my stories. It just depends. But you guys should never go a day without posting, because a day without posting means a day that you're showing your followers that you're not being consistent. Even if you are, even if you're being consistent in your workout, consistent in your Shakeology, if you're not posting about it, they don't know that, and they're going to think, okay, so she's not being consistent with herself. How is she supposed to be consistent with me? So we need to make sure that we post at least 1 to 3 times a day, and so that's why it's on this sheet. Stories. I know, the infamous stories. You talking, not just pictures. How many of y'all followed me for a while and felt like they really knew me from my stories? I mean, any of you guys, or was it just me? Like, I feel like I knew who my coach was through her stories. And so I feel like if that's how we are with our coach, then we need to make sure we're doing that with our potential clients. And so getting in your stories, talking. I know my girl Charmaine over here, where is she at? Is she still with us? She is. She is so amazing at talking in her stories and just sharing her personality, her fun and quirky side. And I felt like I got to know her even if I wasn't like friends with her or something like that. And so Cameo, she's really good at talking in her stories and being able to express stuff. Brittany is working on it. She is getting there and she is doing a great job at it. And so I know that you guys, Amanda, you're working on being consistent in your stories and talking, and you're doing your workouts in there, and that's huge. And so I know, and I see you guys doing these things, and so I know this box is going to be an easy one to check out because you guys are already doing the things that you need to do in your stories. Like, I know all y'all. So this is just like a no-brainer box, right? Don't we like those, that the boxes that we didn't have to think about, and at the end of the day, we're like, I got to check that box off. Final thing is today's wins, because y'all, if we do not celebrate our daily wins, we are not going to be able to feel accomplished, even if we check off every single box in the day. Because at the end of the day, if we check off all these boxes and we're bummed because we didn't sign a client, or we're bummed because nobody responded to us, or we feel like a failure because we, somebody told us to F off, or whatever the case may be, we have to remember the wins. So maybe your today's win is you got your Shako in and you didn't yesterday. Or maybe your win today is you got your 20 invites in and yesterday you didn't. Or maybe your win today is that you got your burpees in that you couldn't do 2 weeks ago. Or maybe your win is that you cooked dinner instead of ordering takeout. Pick something that you feel like was a win today and hold on to that, because throughout all the trial and tribulations, all the craziness, we've got to remember those little wins to be able to feel successful in our business and just feel successful in life. And I feel like with this tracker, if we really, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen because you guys seen it, and I'll post this in our team page. Let me pin my video. Speaker view, there we go. If we really, utilize this and really implement it, y'all, it's going to be a game freaking changer for your business. I know this because this is just the stuff that I do on a daily basis, and this is what's made me successful. Not getting tons of followers, not, being this extraordinary person, but just doing these vital behaviors every single day consistently And this is just everything on a sheet for you. And I know looking at that sheet right now, you're probably thinking it's a little overwhelming, right? You're probably like, that's a lot of stuff. But I'm telling you, if you break it down and think, okay, you know what? I got this. I'm going to slay the day because I am Allie Griffith and that's amazing. Or I am Brittany Robbins and I can do hard things. Or, I'm me and I've got this. And if anything, you do half of it, feel like that's a win because you did half of what you used to do or whatever the case may be. My win today is that I didn't drink a whole bottle of wine. LOL, it's World War. Oh, God. Oh, Charmaine. Well, congrats. But I just want you guys to really just embrace this thing. Embrace this tracker because I think it's going to be the answer to a lot of y'all's problems. A lot of just not knowing where to go or what to do or how many things to do or forgetting all the moving parts. It's got it all on that one sheet. And so if it's not on that sheet, it's not important. If it's not on that sheet, it can be done after every single thing on that sheet is done. Creating crazy graphics, editing amazing videos, stuff that I am guilty of spending way too much time on and not getting those core values done is just wasting our times. And that can be done after we are done with those things on that sheet. And I know what you're looking at and you're like, I got this. Like, we're going to do this. But y'all, this isn't going to just be like a 1, 2, 3 day thing and drop it. Like, we need to make this and implement it for like a lifetime. Because as long as we do these things, each and every single one of you guys are going to be diamond and above coaches. Every single one of you guys. But you've got to stay consistent with slaying the day. Does anybody have any questions about Slay the Day or any input? What are your thoughts on it before we move to Transform 20? Don't everybody talk at once. No? I ain't got nobody? Brittany, I'm calling you out. What do you think about it?
That sounds pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. That would help a lot to make sure you get all the things done. I was thinking too, instead of using 2 pieces of paper or whatever, if you flip over the backside, because I just write down the names of the people that respond to my messages.
There you go.
Then write them down just on the other side and then put them, because I use the Google Streak thing. So then I could go back and do that part of it.
I love that. So yeah, turning it over and just writing the people who responded down. I love that. And that's what I really should be doing. And I think with this Slay the Day thing, I'll probably switch to just writing down. It would save me a lot of time. But I do like that. You just flip it over and utilize the back of it. So that's a great thing. So thank you for that. Does anybody have any questions or any other inputs to put onto it before we move to Transform 20? Nope, nobody else? Okay, so perfect. Switching gears, I will post that into our team page and we will start in our groups. Each of you guys are in an accountability group, so we'll all post that every single day in the group and just celebrate when we finish it because that deserves celebration. Charmaine can even celebrate with a little shot glass of wine. She don't need to get all cray-cray with a whole bottle. We'll give you a shot glass. But okay, so Transform 20. It is going on pre-sale December 4th. That is literally right around the corner. So I don't know, do all of you guys plan on doing it? Anybody put in the chat, yes. I only can see 2 people's faces. Nobody else likes me to see their face. So Charmaine, yes. Amanda put her hand up. I saw that. Brittany said yes. Kimio's yes. Oh, Amanda's not sure yet. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, because Jessica just started Lift 4. So if this is totally for the people who are planning on doing it or planning on running the challenge groups with me that are doing it. I am running a sneak peek group for Lift 4. So I'm inviting to it right now. y'all are more than welcome to invite anybody into that sneak peek group that you want that is interested. I'm going to add a feature that says who invited you, so they can put Amanda invited me, Brittany invited me, or something like that. So you guys can have a place, a centralized place to have people get information on this program, because y'all, this program is going to change everything. So the sneak peek group, I'm not going to start it the day it launches. I'll probably start the sneak peek group the 3rd, the 10th. So the 10th of December is when that sneak peek group's probably going to start. So I'm going to be inviting people, and I say that right now, which I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think I want to start at that 3rd. I might make it like a weekend event and maybe make it like the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so the 7th, 8th, and 9th. That's TBD. But I want y'all to know that you guys can invite people to the sneak peek group. So if you guys are not in it yet, I will, if you go into my stories and swipe up, and you can add yourself to that exclusive group, and that will be able to get you the link to be able to send other people it. And like I said, talk about it. If you are planning on doing it, talk so much about it. I'm going to also create a folder in our team page with transformation galore from my page that I'm, or the test group. So you're going to have tons of transformations to share and tons of just testimonials and stuff like that. And you guys can share the crap out of mine too. But y'all, I want you to hype this up like you're getting to be in this test group, because what this is the VIP access. Every single one of us have to pay access for it. Even I do. I have to pay access for it. And that is because this is the VIP launch. So it doesn't officially launch till all of BOD until April. And so if you get into it in January, you're a VIP. You're part of the VIP test group. You get to be in the group with Sean. So these are all selling points. And so you get to talk about, like, I'm about to test this program out. Talk about it like that, to the point where it's like, I want you to test this program with me. Like, we're going to work with the trainer close up, because if you're signing them up as a discount coach, they get to go in that exclusive group with Sean. And so you get to kind of promote it as like, we're going to get this one-on-one training with Sean. You know, we're going to get this group training with Sean, live chats with Sean, and then just talk about everything that it is. And tell the people, like, put the link in your bio, go tell them to go into that group. And every single person you send to that group is going to get information, and then you get to do the back work and talking to them and stuff like that. So I want you guys to know that you can send anything to them. I will also be sending out a newsletter to all of my clients, so y'all, about prices and stuff like that, because I was running late and I do not have prices up. So just know that I will be sending all that, but I'll also be posting price graphics in our team page, so you guys have those price graphics and be able to know prices of it, so you can share with your clients. I think it's like 180 without the step for a challenge pack, but that's not exact. And then it goes up, I think it's 210 with the step. If, you know, always offer them the option with the step, and then you can go down from there, and they can always order the step on Amazon. That's a thing. I just would like them to start out with the step price, so you can see that. But y'all, I'm telling you, this program, like, I've been doing it now, this is my 2nd round, and I've gotten so much stronger. I had to modify every single thing at the beginning. But the best thing is, and I wish I had my information up here, is that the journal, like the nutrition tracker, has that mindset piece to it, right? It has that piece where it's like, how are you feeling today? Like, what kind of wins did you have? What were you successful with? It even has, you know, things like, did you get your nutrition in, or what did you eat? And so it's just simple things for you to be able to not only focus on the nutritional aspect, but your mindset. And I think that's something a lot of programs have been missing. So our challenge group will be super, super focused on the mindset portion of it, because that's what this is going to take. It's hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I wanted to quit at least 6 times the first round. And I still want to quit sometimes. But that's how we're going to help people through this. And I know Jessica said she wanted to get a few under the belt. And I know a few other of you guys are thinking, like, this is intense. but there is going to be a modifier. So you're not going to have to do it full on like you see in mine or any of the other coaches' videos. There is going to be a modifier. So you can tell everybody that, like, this can be for a beginner, intermediate, or advanced person with the modifier. I didn't think there was going to be a modifier. They're actually recording the modifier now. So I was worried about that, but I'm happy to hear that they do have a modifier coming. Do any of you guys have specific questions about Transform 20? So I've went over the VIP group that you guys can add people to it. I've gone over, you know, the little bit of logistics with the mindset. You're in the program materials. You get dry erase board, so you get to write down your transformers. The transformers are basically little fitness tests in each of the workouts. So there's 3 fitness tests in each of the workouts. They're the same every single week. Like Monday is the same as the next Monday and the next Monday, so you get to see how far you've advanced. And then there is going to be a hybrid calendar. So I know a lot of people are worried about the weights, like not having weights and losing muscle definition. So there is going to be a hybrid calendar that has the weights portion in it. But y'all, trust me, ain't no muscles going nowhere because you are doing push-ups. All right, so I think that is it for now. And like I said, I'm going to be sending you guys out a newsletter with a little bit more specific things, and I'm going to be posting all that collateral in the group page for you guys to be able to share on your social medias. How much do we pay to have VIP access to it? I'm going to send that in the newsletter. I'm not 100% sure right off the top of my head, but that will be posted in the newsletter that I'm going to be sending out to you guys for December. So I'm going to start monthly newsletters. So December will have all the Transform 20 information in it, so you guys can take a look at it. But I'm also going to post the prices, if not today, tomorrow, in our team page with all the transformation photos and all that stuff. Does anybody have any questions about Transform 20? I'm an open book about any of the logistics of it, if anybody's got anything. Nobody? Nobody? Are you guys excited for this program?
I'm excited. I really want to do it. I've got the hybrid calendar started. I started 21 day fix or whatever until we start that. But yeah, I'm pumped.
I hate 21 day fix.
I thought it was easy.
Like, I hate 21 day fix with a burning freaking passion.
Why?
I just do. I don't know why. I just hate it. And I think it's just the repeating the same thing week after week after week, even if it's 3 weeks, just like irks me. And I'll tell everybody that. I don't like it. I've never finished it. I ain't never going to finish it. I don't like it. Heather, she's super stoked. I'm definitely going to do it. Yay! Charmizzle, what about you, boo-boo? You excited? I'm going to mute her.
Yes, I am.
Are you busy? Is that why I don't see your beautiful face?
Girl, it's so much going on over here. I didn't want to be walking around and then it's filming. So, yeah.
That's cool. All right, y'all. Well, if you don't have any questions, then I guess that concludes tonight. We've got 4 days left to make it count, and that's plenty of time to get your name on the board or get some Success Club points. We're going to be doing our Thursday girl chat, so our Thursday chit chat and hustle talk. And I will do it at nighttime again because it seemed like that is what worked best for everybody than midday. So we'll be doing that again at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I can't wait for that. But if any of you guys can turn your cameras on, I want a picture and then I'll let you guys go. All right. Gracias, smile. Perfect. All right. Love y'all. I hope this was helpful. I will be posting the Slay Your Day in the group tonight. So let's start implementing it tomorrow and let's slay the day. All right. Bye, guys.